Alright? Yes, okay. Fuck yeah. I've been meaning to do this one for a bit. And last time I did it, my shit wasn't plugged in right. So, here it is. Alright? In Portland, you see mad hippies, you know what I mean? Motherfuckers like to be themselves and like, you know what I mean? They're like, find who I am. I like to be myself, you know what I mean? I like to be free and just like, explore the ventures of the world and figure out who I am and that kind of shit here, you know what I mean? People like to do that shit, you know what I mean? I respect it, it's whatever. Not me, I guess, but whatever, you know? But, there's like, people with dreads, specifically like people that aren't like high key like black and African American, all that kind of shit. Okay, bro. Specifically white people with dreads. I'm sorry, bro, but like it doesn't like sometimes like I guess it looks okay, but most of the time when I see y'all with it still looks gross. You know what I mean? For some reason, you remind me of Knuckles. For some reason, I don't like it. You know, it's just not cool. I don't know. Anytime I see it, I just kind of wanna cut that shit off, bro. Cause I'm like, ooh. And I've been there, hikey, bro. I've been there, hikey, bro. Like I've been there. Okay, I remember when I had my fucking like my curls or whatever, bro. And I had those in the first couple videos, hikey. Like I had those, bro. It's nasty, hikey. You get little hairs popping up, flyers. You know what I mean? You get the loosies. It's not good. This is nasty, okay? But this is kind of gross. This is very gross, hikey, bro. I'm not with it, okay? Like I said, some of it's okay, some of it's cat, but it's still always kind of nasty. It just doesn't have. I don't think you just have the right hair. I think that's it. You know what I mean? Cause that shit's tight, bro. You gotta have that shit. You know what I mean? Like fucking God, and all your shit's like loose and knotted up. You know what I mean? You get tangled up. Bro, I don't think it's just the right hair. That's all. But it still looks gross, bro. I don't like it. You know what I mean? It's just me at the end of the day. But I don't like it. Please cut that shit off, okay? Thank you. But like when I like observing over my years of experiences with people that have dreads, there's like 4 different kinds, and I'm talking about like 4 different hair colors, and they don't have their own like little like column of like individuality, character aspects, you know. So like I'm gonna go this year from like dirtiest to like clean, you know what I mean? Not clean, but like, you know what I mean? Okay, you know what I mean? The dirtiest motherfuckers are motherfuckers with blonde dreads, okay? If you see a white person with blonde dreads, you probably, I think you need to carry around some deodorant for yourself, because I think some of the stench that is emanating off of them will then attract themselves to you. So then you have to like, you know what I mean? So then now you have to be more prepared about being in public, about other people's stenches, so that it doesn't have to come onto you. You know what I mean? So that's what that's like one thing, bro. It just it's like some like at least experience of most of them. It's like, bro, what the fuck? They most of the time they wearing some raggedy ass fucking clothes, like raggedier than mine. You know what I mean? Raggedier than the word, raggedier than vintage. Okay, bro, that's raggedy as fuck. Alright, bro. Like the motherfuckers like got the big ass hole in the middle and that kind of shit, bro. Motherfucker walking out with leather in the summer. You know what I mean, bro? Like, it just looks bum. They probably smoke cigarettes. Like, bro, it's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? I'm not with it, bro. People with blonde dreads, bro. I bet you the people with blonde dreads are the kind of people that have fucking flip flops, not like just like fucking like sandals or whatever, like flip flops. The motherfuckers that fucking pop out easy with the toe thing. You know what I mean, bro? You know which ones I'm talking about? Them cheap motherfuckers that you just slap around and shit, bro. Like, bro, what are you doing with your life, bro? All right, bro. You need to get some Birkenstocks, bitch. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck. Don't do this to me, okay, bro? And you know, I respect the people like the hippies that are like true blue hippie. You know, the motherfuckers like to walk around barefoot outside and shit, bro. I respect that, bro. You walking with barely any shoe. I feel like that'd be annoying, walking around with a piece of paper on on the bottom of your fucking foot. You know what I mean? It's not right. Cut your dread. The next one, brown hair and dreads, and I'm a that kind of just dark colored, not necessarily black, but like brown. Yeah, just like brown. It's like that dark, like a brunette almost. Yeah, but dark haired people with darker hair dreads. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, the way I describe them, they very much have a tie dye shirt or something of that form of like hippie thing, baggy kind of thing on. You know what I mean? They probably have some like hippie pants where it's like baggy and shit, like pajama pants almost. It's like that kind of shit, bro. They probably walk around. I don't know. They probably walk around trying to find other shit. They're probably trying to walk around finding the weed man when weed's legal now. You know what I mean? Because they want to get it straight from the source. You know what I mean? Like actually, I like homegrown. You know what I mean? I don't necessarily like dispensary weed. You know what I mean? All the chemicals that they're putting into the big farms now, man. It's not healthy for the plant. You know what I mean? Yeah, that kind of dude. Okay. It is like a hippie purist. You know what I mean? It's like it's like I don't know, bro. I don't know how to put it, bro. It's like the motherfuckers that listen to only a specific kind of music, and then they like kill everybody else that listens to anything else. You know what I mean? Oh, you listen to fucking listen to YFN Lucci, bro? What the fuck? All right, bro. Are you kidding me? Fuck that. All right, bro. Fuck that, bro. All right. We're only listening to Young Thug over here, man. You know, it's just like the hippie purist. He's still kind of dingy. He's not as dingy. He's definitely not as dingy as like the blonde dreaded people. You know what I mean? Because like they do have a little more class to them. Not necessarily class, but organization. You know what I mean? They have a backpack with all their assortments in it. You know what I mean? They have their pipe ready. You know what I mean? All that kind of shit, bro. I never got that. When you just like take your love, or you take like the person you love, you know what I mean? It's like you're not kissing or doing anything, you're just talking to them like, you know what I mean? It's weird. That's weird. My bad. Side note. But yeah, brown haired red people are weird. Okay. They're not weird. They're just. I feel like they're like. They just want to be like purists, you know what I mean? It's like gatekeeping or some shit, you know what I mean? I don't necessarily know the term for it, but it's like that, you know what I mean? It's like oh, that's not what hippies do, bro. What the fuck, you know what I mean? Any questions? Anyone else actually trying to live that, like not necessarily that lifestyle, you know what I mean? Anybody trying to like live in that fashion? Whatever. The next level up is like there's a red-headed dread people, and these people I kind of give them a little bit of respect. You know what I mean? The ones I've experienced in my life are like they very much have their shit together. I feel like, you know what I mean? They very much know what the fuck they do. You know what I mean? They have a job. They're able to go clock in. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you know what I mean? This is what I do. I feel like this is the kind of person that very much wears like clogs too. You know what I mean? Like those nurse shoes or whatever. That like are like non-slip and like come in like different like fucking patterns and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like they're the type of people where like that. They very much like drive a Subaru, not in a weird way, but yeah, they very much have this shit together. My bad. I get distracted by good music often. They do, in my opinion, they do very much put off like a pretty strong butch vibe. You know what I mean? A pretty strong lesbian vibe, not because of the Subaru or anything like that, but because I think they're just like angry. I think it's just because a lot of the time, red-headed dread people are actually a part of the like older generation. You know what I mean? I feel like they're mad at themselves. You know what I mean? I feel like I want to say they're questioning them having dreads, but I'm not 100% sure at the end of the day because I'm not them. You know what I mean? But they usually have a rubber band on one dread. You know what I mean? They want to treat by an artsy weird or some shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know, bro. They probably have a nose ring. You know, some of that aspect. I don't know, man. It's still dingy. Still looks dirty. If anything, I like red-headed dread people just because, like, the dread, it pops out more. You know what I mean? It's like something you'd never see. It's not like a hard red. It's like a ginger red. You know what I mean? Ginger red, dread-headed people. You know what I mean? That's wild. Yeah, they probably have their shit together. You know what I mean? They're probably on meal prep or something like that. Not prep themselves, you know what I mean? Because they don't have time for that shit. You know what I mean? Because they're too busy smoking their weed, you know what I mean? And, trying to fucking feed their cats, I guess. I don't know. They definitely don't have a partner. They definitely don't have someone to love in their life, you know what I mean? The last person is like, I put top tier, like, cleanest out of these categories. Black white people with black dread. The reason I put it in its like the top category is because I want to say it's a goat. It's almost like a unicorn category. You know what I mean? I've never seen a white person with black dreads or like natural black hair with dreads. You know, I've never seen that in life. So I want to say it's like a unicorn. It's like the cleanest. I feel like this is the person that could definitely like have glasses, like hipster glasses, and wear a suit. You know what I mean? At the same time, they could definitely have the dreads and wear a suit. I could see that in my head. You know what I mean? They definitely own like have like a fucking Lexus or something like that. You know what I mean? Definitely something a little more respectable. They definitely don't live in a van like the first two people. You know what I mean? They definitely do. I feel like they have a better energy about it. I just personally never experienced one in my life, unfortunately. I hope to one day. I hope I get to, you know what I mean? Be like, hey, you're white and you have black hair with dreads. I want to know what that's like. White people with dreads. I'm sorry, but it's not. It's not. It just looks nasty. Trust me, bro. From experience, it's not fun to take care of and shit too. High key, bro. Fuck out of here. You're lying to yourself. Yeah. Later, guys.